People, it's your girl, Frederica McClary Easley, back with another offering for Flow to Heal Yoga. Happy Friday. Um, so my voice is shot. I am literally coming back from a week of advocating, of lobbying in our halls of Congress. Many of you, if you've done any lobbying, know that the marble floors are not nice to you. In addition to that, I had a nonstop flight. That was about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. We wound up being delayed anyway. So I am kind of all messed up, allergies, all of that good stuff. So today we're going to do some realigning, right? I'm going to do some poses that are perfect for if you're coming off of travel, right? To get the circulation back, to really show some love to those parts of the body that can tighten up, get tense, um, are more restricted, right, in the travel. Before I do that, real quick, if you are in Austin or the surrounding areas, on Sunday, this Sunday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you. I'll be doing an offering at Fierce Whiskers. Okay. I'll have the link in the description of this video. So 12 to 12:30, just mingling, kind of getting set up. 12:30, we're on our mats and we're flowing. It is 420 friendly. So come out, enjoy yourself, spend some time grounding. Fierce Whiskers is this amazing location that, we love going to with the kids because as an adult, you can have a drink or a mocktail. But there are also food trucks that have barbecue and have empanadas. And it's an open space, right? So the kids can actually tap into their creativity. They can move around. They can, bring a ball or something. They can kick that. Water shooters. I don't call them water guns. I call them water shooters. But they can bring some things and just really kind of tap in a safe way, right? Because sometimes playgrounds, and depending on how crazy it gets, I have a 4 and 2-year-old, right? So you're comfortable, but it can get a little crazy. So anyway, that is this Sunday. Like I said, 12 o'clock. We start mingling, setting ourselves up. 12:30, we're on the mats and we're flowing. And so that is at Fierce Whiskers. It's literally around the corner from Meanwhile, right? So if you've ever been there, if you're in Austin, usually like traffic is, crazy. You got to park, on that little side street or all the way down towards what is that, Burleson. But that first street that you can turn left on if you're coming from Burleson, going straight down there is Fierce Whiskers. It's an amazing location. We love them. We love the folks who are over there kind of running it. And so, doing something to bring some, some bodies into place and bring some awareness, right? So anyway, let's get into it. So the first thing that we're going to do, I'm going to put my clock on, my timer on. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our upper. We're going to do some head nods while you're in a comfortable seated position. Left to right, to the sky, to the ground. We don't realize sometimes when you're sitting in those seats on the plane, you're all hunched up. Do some shoulder rolls. If you are watching something, you may be watching on your phone, and so your head is kind of stuck in one position. Maybe cold air just blowing down on you from the vents. Let's roll forward. Good. So I want to start with our legs extended. And we're going to simply, so make sure we remove our meat so that we're actually sitting on our glute bone, or sit bone. hands to the side, and we're going to start just pointing and flexing our toes. You're going to feel that in your shin, in your calf, in your quads, in your hamstrings. And so we're just gently starting to warm those muscles up, starting to loosen them up. Make sure you don't tense up while you're doing it. Okay? We're going to do a chest lung side opener to our right side. So right arm is extended as close or as far away as you need it to be. And then we're going to do that to the left. Good. Then meet me on your back for figure 4. Okay? So, move this mic. For figure 4, which is a reclined pigeon, right? So we're going to start with bringing the soles of our feet to our mat. We're going to lift our right leg, bringing that ankle on top of our left thigh. Remember, don't put it on your joint. We never lock out. We never put any pressure directly on our joints. We're going to engage our core, bring belly button to spine. Right now, you are in figure 4. For more of a challenge, you can raise your left leg. You're going to feel this all in your back line, right? So I already feel it in my glutes. I feel it in this thigh. I'm going to rotate and show some love to my ankle while I'm in this pose. And if you want even more of a challenge, I want you to grab the back of your left thigh. I like to rock when I first get in the position. Ooh, not that much. But I like to move a little bit just to kind of get comfortable in it. But the goal here is to find stillness, to become comfortable with the challenge, with the discomfort, without trying to distract yourself with movement. Take one more deep breath here. When you're ready, release. Let's do the other side. So we're going to bring our left over. And what you'll find is that one side feels different than the other, right? And that is natural. There's one side of your body that's longer, one side of your body that may be stronger, maybe more flexible. So do not try and compare the two. You can take note, but there's no need to compare the two. Good. Once you're done with that, I want you to go into happy baby, right? So, soles of your feet up to the ceiling, wide leg stance. So open up beyond shoulder width, beyond hip width, okay? And happy baby should have tension. So as you are pulling down, either with the outer edges of your feet, your calf, or your thighs, but as you are pulling down, you should also be pushing up. So there is tension there. So that we're opening up our hip, opening up our pelvis, showing some love to our glutes, all of those things. And the last pose we're going to do is more of a runner stretch, right? But again, if you have a block, this is a perfect place for it. So I'm just bringing my right leg bent back out to the side. And the goal is to allow this right leg to relax or fall towards the mat. Having a block gives you a bit of cushion so that you're not uncomfortable or worried so much about pushing it down. This is really showing love to our knee joints, and our thighs, right? And this kind of glute, the outer part of your glute. Because when you're on a plane, those seats are tight. You're trying to squeeze yourself in. Don't really have a lot of opportunity to kind of like move around. And I don't know about you, but like I said, in our halls of Congress, that marble is not nice to our joints. I swear, after about an hour or so, I was feeling something everywhere. I said, oh goodness. So again, what we do to one side, we do to the other. If you have a pillow, if you have a blanket, whatever you can use to bring the floor closer to your body, because I want you to relax in the pose, right? Like there's a difference between, more of a yin yoga style, which is you're spending longer in the poses, you're relaxing in the poses, giving your body an opportunity to play in them, to really take inventory in terms of, how you feel, where you're feeling it, right? So that is the goal here, is not to quickly go through the poses, right? This is not a more of a, kind of like vinyasa. We're going to take multiple breaths in these poses, okay? So those are the three, okay? We did our point and flex, right? To really start showing some love to our thighs and our calves and our shins. We did our pigeon pose, our reclined pigeon pose, right, which is known as figure 4. We did our happy baby, and then we did our kind of like runner stretch. So I hope if you are in a situation where, I know that it's festival season, and so if you're in a situation where you've done a lot of walking, especially on like concrete and those hard surfaces, please make sure you take the time to show some love to your body. And last but not least, again, on Sunday, y'all see my locks are growing. Anyway, on Sunday, I will be at Fierce Whiskers at noon. So I hope to see you there. Okay? See you soon.